Boom. Ba-ba-da-ba. All right, so hello and welcome to today's daily devotional. It is August the 1st and it's titled Butterfly Wisdom. Okay, here we go. Look! Exclaimed the parent. Melissa's eyes followed her mother's pointing finger. Her blue eyes sparkled as she spotted a striking orange and black butterfly flitting daintily from flower to flower. Oh, that's a nice image, isn't it? He's so pretty, although I don't actually know how you distinguish between a male butterfly and a female butterfly, but I have heard how they can tell with a chicken, but that's a different story. Okay, for butterfly, he's so pretty, Melissa exclaimed in delight. Let's see where he goes. So they walked on, following the butterfly's progress through Grandma's garden. Look at those red flowers, said Melissa a moment later. They're the prettiest flowers in the whole garden. I'll bet that butterfly will like them. She looked around. Ooh, but the butterfly had disappeared. Oh no! Mum pointed towards a tiny cluster of weeds just below the red flowers. He's there, she said. But why is he wasting time on weeds? Asked Melissa. That's one wise little butterfly, asked Melissa. Said Mum. He knows that the prettiest flowers aren't always the ones with the sweetest nectar. Ooh, okay. With wonder in her voice. Ooh. Melissa asked, you mean those tiny purple flowers taste sweeter to the butterfly than the red ones? Her mother nodded. I expect they do, she said. Perhaps we should be as wise as that butterfly. Sometimes we get carried away by how people look, the colour of their skin, how tall they are, or how slim they are, how they dress, how they talk, and we forget that real sweetness and beauty comes from their character, from the kind of people they are. Yeah, Melissa nodded. Some of the least popular kids at school are the nicest ones I know, she said. Another thing we tend to do is worry and fret and spend time and money trying to make ourselves beautiful on the outside without giving any thought to our character, added Mum. We need to remember that we are on the inside, that what we are on the inside is what's important. It's kind of like growing your fruit in Jesus. You know, less of you, more of him, who you are in Jesus. So, yeah, that's it. So here we go. I've come to the How About You section. How about you? Oh, yes, okay. While it is natural that you would want to look attractive, because obviously that's going to stimulate and draw attention, and people will treat you different, you know, if you're pleasing to the eye. And obviously if you look pleasant, you know, it's a bit more, you know, attractive, isn't it? Nice to have things decent to look at. Wear nice clothes. Remember that real beauty in God's eyes is on the inside, in the kind of person who you are or who you can become. What kind of person are you? All right, so now here we go to the memory verse. Memory verse. All right, memory verse. Today's memory verse is memorize. Be mesmerized by the memorize. All right, memorize. Don't be concerned about the outward beauty that depends on fancy hairstyles, expensive jewelry, or beautiful clothes. You should be known for the beauty that comes from within, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit. 1 Peter 3, 3-4. 1 Peter 3, 3-4. Don't be concerned about the outward beauty that depends on fancy hairstyles, expensive jewelry, or beautiful clothes. You should be known for the beauty that comes from within, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit. So, yeah. So obviously sometimes it's nice to make an effort. People can generally see that, you know, if you've cut your nails or you've brushed your hair or you've made some kind of effort to have some elements on your outer appearance, it can show that, you know, elements of effort have been made to, maybe if you're going for a job interview or you want to go to meet somebody that you care about or have feelings, considerate thoughts towards. You know, sometimes in life you can't always have the biggest wardrobe or the greatest options due to life circumstances or challenges that, you know, to present yourself as you'd always like to. Sure, but sometimes we just have to be careful that on your journey that we focus on how we look to Jesus in terms of our conduct and our fruit that we're growing with Him. But that obviously doesn't mean you have to walk around in a bin liner, etc. But it doesn't mean, obviously, I finding that balance, I guess. That because some people can spend so much time and money on makeup and products, and especially the ladies. I mean, they spend like so much money on makeup, and then they make extra money on buying the products to wipe it all off. I mean, it's just like they spend like, I don't know, maybe 50 quid on getting all this mascara, lipstick, perfume, all this stuff. It's like boom, and then spend like another 50 quid and like having to like buy, not just getting nail polish, but then buying nail remover, polish remover, or then buying lipstick or lipstick remover or eyeliner. And then it's but not just for girls, now they're buying guy makeup as well, and then becoming more feminized. It's just like, where do you draw the line? So yeah, your character, as there's nothing wrong with looking presentable, but I think that obviously there comes, and some people can use that attractiveness to utilize merchandise business. People want to sign up to their YouTube channel or want to look at them and hear what they say. Yeah, it's just the world that we live in, really. It's not like if you go into a shop and you want to buy something, if you're like, you got a loaf of bread there or a baguette and it's kind of like broken and in bits and looking moldy, you're like, probably not going to want to choose that one. But then you look and then there's like this great big baguette on the side, it's crispy, crunchy, and there's like this light glowing and it's like angelic kind of going on behind it, and you're hungry, you're like, yeah, I want that one. So yeah, we are visually stimulated and observed, but yeah, your character in Jesus is where you can find your real beauty in that fruit that you're growing with Jesus. It's better to have a kind, generous, loving, tender-hearted person that can pray with you, laugh with you, and have those qualities of character, definitely, than just an outward appearance of looking good, really. So yeah, anyway, that's today's daily devotional. So I hope that's blessed you, and God bless, and speak to you later. Diddly bop boop.